Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? How we doing? Fresh out of the shower. That's why the intro starting soon was a little bit longer. Woo, I feel fresh. I finished it off with cold shower. Started hot, ended cold. Woo. That really wakes you up, huh? If you're ever cold, take a hot shower and then finish cold. Because what the cold water will do, it will close your pores and it will keep all the heat from the shower inside. At least that's how I think it works. We have great news, everybody. Huge news. Aaron confirmed somewhat of a date. He confirmed a week. So not next week, but the week after. The week after, starting on Monday, he should have time. So we're gonna settle on a date between the 21st of October and 27. So yeah, Monday, 21st of October, this week is gonna be the week of Aaron AMA, and I'm stoked. It's gonna be huge. So I wanna look at all the questions that people have provided and check if they're still up to date and if we wanna add something and so on. Right now I'm reading this right here. Energy gain on auto attack is created in a way that the units gain 10 energy per second, meaning if you have a base attack speed of 1 auto attack per second, each auto attack gives you 10 energy. But if you have a base attack of 0.5 auto attacks, each auto attack gives you 20 energy. Basically have 10 energy every 1 second. Oh yeah, all Illuviums have the same energy gain with their auto hit. The energy gain per second due to auto attacks is constant at 10 energy per second. So it wouldn't change if you have more attack speed. It will give you less mana per auto attack. Now, any time of buff on the attack speed will alter the amount of energy. Okay, buffs will change that though. Not consistent. Synergy augment traits or other mechanics will be generating energy faster. But do stats fall under that? Higher attack speed does change the energy gain per second. Alright, so attack speed is still one of the best stats in the game, basically. Or has always been. It's not a bug, it's a feature that actually with more attack speed you gain more mana overall. Today I bought a homepage domain, illuvium.gg, because there have been news. Oh wait, I still have this open. Sorry. Yeah, illuvium.io is getting deleted. So all IO endings for domains are gonna get deleted apparently, because the country where IO comes from is getting merged with another country. So Illuvium.io needs to find a new homepage address, and illuvium.com is already taken. So I thought I secure illuvium.gg. Maybe they need it. I'm happy to give it to them for a little bit of a markup. Obviously. All right. Let's check out the questions that we had prepared for Aaron and see if they're still up to date. All right, here are the questions. Let's see if some of them have been answered already. So we got, what are your thoughts on the current state of the project? That's good. What would today's Aaron teach Aaron from 4 or 5 years ago? That's still very good. Looking back, what are some key takeaways from launch? Still good. What are your top 3 priorities for the rest of the year? Can you share any specific details about how megacities will look and function? I think this is still somewhat unanswered. Let me know if you have more information on anything of that than I do. What do you think the overworld will look like in a year? Why do some important balance changes like shard capture rate? Music is too loud. Why do some important balance changes like shard capture rate adjustments or stage 3 illuvial spawn rates? Wow, that sentence is convoluted. Capture rate. Why do some important balance changes like capture rate, Illuvium spawn rate? I think that already says, right? Not make it into the patch notes or get announced right away when they're changed. I mean, that's still interesting, right? I think the communication has been improved. I think it's a little bit passive-aggressive to ask it that way. It could be a better way of asking it. Well, not really. I think it... The do is very just assuming it will always be that way. I have some... in the past, like capture rate, Illuvium spawn rate. Why have some important balance changes in the past not made it? All right. Still a valid point, I think. Androa coming in, trying to sell me his Illuvial. Let's see what it is. Let's see what he got for us. Ray Lee, stage 3 holo, missing attack damage. Hey, congrats. That's a really nice fuse. I think that's a little bit too expensive for me. I can probably only give you like a low ball offer way below floor price at the moment. If you want, I can have a look at floor price. Do you want to have some information on that Illuvial? We have seen the community, and also that gets reflected by myself, not really caring about holo. Well, I kind of care about it, but since I don't see really a big premium on it on the marketplace, if something is holo or not holo, feels like it's all about stats. So since that's the case on the marketplace, I kind of don't care too much about it anymore either. It's nice, but I don't know. People don't seem to value holos as much as I think they would. I think they look pretty cool. Some of them need a little bit of rework, I think. Some of them look a little bit weird with holo. I've talked about it a few times, but when the eyeballs get like holo, it kind of weird. All right, let's just look at it. Let's find a straight up copy of yours. Okay, we got one for $8, but that's completely missing attack damage. Then we have a holo. What is it, like 10% less attack damage than you? So pretty much the same. Yeah, this one is very close to yours. Only $28 actually. It does need attack damage to be perfect, huh? I mean, this is definitely better than that, right? 10% more attack speed. So I guess yours, considering this very thin floor, would be worth like 30, 35, $40 maximum. could probably give you 15 for it. Like I said, not really interested, so I can only give you a lowball offer. And if you want to look into it a little bit more broad, that would be that, I guess. Yeah, still pretty similar. That's where all the failed perfect fuses go. Those were all supposed to be 5 out of 5, not 4 out of 5. I'm scared of using stage 2 Illuvials, because if you don't hit, it's gone. That happens with stage 2 Illuvials, that's fine, but with a stage 3 Illuvial, you don't get another try. Yeah, I don't think we have time today for a fuse fest. I still have over 10 Illuvials prepared that are ready to be fused. I just need to click the button. So as soon as I finally get an early stream together and we have a long stream, we're gonna definitely do a Illuvial fuse fest. For now, I just want to look over the errand questions, and then we just, you know, we'll see. Maybe play a little bit of Gauntlet. Maybe fuse fest. I don't know. It's coming though. Dude, I'm not getting happy with my hair. Usually I don't like to wash my hair because then it always looks weird. Dude, I got some Elvis look going. I'm not getting there. I'm not getting where I want it to be. That one always works. There we go. All right, let's keep reading. What's the plan for introducing more story elements in the game? I guess it's kind of outdated. I guess we can make it updated. We have seen amazing leaks about story-driven quests on permissionless. What's the plan for introducing even more story elements into the game, right? We could ask that. Or will quests encompass it all? Maybe the quest system is that good that you can tell the full story with it, and some, you know, events and cinematics, cutscenes with it. Kieran even talked about raids. I think that was more for the audience than it's actually coming soon. Can you explain what combat and multiplayer will look like? Is there blocking or parrying of Illuvial attacks? I mean, this is still... We have seen it a little bit, but it would be nice to have some information how it's going to look like. Let's keep it maybe a little bit more broad. Do companion Illuvials fight automatically, or will players command them directly? I mean, we could also delete this and just ask if he can explain how it's going to look like. Will burning mechanisms be introduced? For instance, burning Illuvials, ingots, or essences to boost other Illuvial stats? We have seen Aaron already comment that he's not very much for stats. If yes, what are the most promising concepts for that? For world players who aren't into Gauntlet or Arena, are there other... I mean, Arena is everything, right? Are there other features planned where high level or high stat Illuvials will matter? So will we also bring our perfect stat Illuvials to a kart racer, for example? I think that's a cool question. Viper, what are the planned changes for Ascendant Arena? If there is anything planned, because it seems like they're doubling down on Gauntlet very, very much. Will player agency be increased to match other successful TCG, CCG, or auto battlers? Much out of successful games in this genre. Will the esport focus be on hyper pay-to-win Leviathan modes? I think we have already the answer for that with the last announcement, where tournaments are kind of gonna be like there's gonna be esports happening around non-Leviathan and Leviathan. Can we maybe rephrase the question to update it? So it looks right now. I mean, I'm butchering his original question, right? But I'm gonna put a disclaimer in the very beginning that I've tried to take the core essence of all of the questions and just, you know, rewrite them to fit a little bit better. And I hope I represent everybody's original intent quite well. Maybe I should just leave all the names away, because it's not... Most of them are not the original questions. Again, I think I translated the original intent of the original questions, but I can see some people mad if I change their question and it's maybe not exactly what they wanted to ask, but they're like, hey, why do you put my name with that question? I didn't ask that. So I'm not sure if people are more happy to receive credit even though I altered the question, or if I should take away the credit because I altered the question. It looks like Illuvium will have its esport focus split between Web 2 and Web 3 audiences, with both Leviathan and non-Leviathan having tournaments and ranked play. Do you Like, how do you feel about that approach? I don't know. I'm kind of lost on this one. The original question has been answered, right? Is this going to be a hyper focus on Leviathan, pay to win? No. Giving those different demographics their respective place in Illuvium esports is a good thing, or could it be better to blur the lines between them? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going here. Something like this. It looks like Illuvium will have its esport focus split between Web 2 and Web 3 audiences, with both Leviathan and non-Leviathan having tournaments and ranked play. True. Do you think giving those different demographics their respective place in Illuvium esports is a good thing? Is it good to keep them apart? Have a strict line between them? Or do you imagine a long-term goal? Kind of weird. Or could having one ladder and tournament structure be better long term? Why did the Ascendant leaderboard reset at launch? Why didn't the Ascendant leaderboard reset at launch or shortly after? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It's in the past. I would just be curious why we didn't push for that at all. I think I have some answers that he will probably answer, like, you know, it was just not balanced. It wasn't ready. And the game was just out, freshly out. So why would we push for PvP? We wanted people to push them into the old world and not chase some arbitrarily leaderboards that don't really matter for the first few months. I guess that's the point. Even if you're first in a leaderboard, there was nothing in place yet to reward you or to make you feel good about you. And they wanted to push everything to the old world. I guess that's past news. I would still like to hear reasons, or maybe, you know, I can make a whatever. Why is it taking longer than expected to display Season 1 rewards? Dude, my questions suck ass, dude. Since exploiter rewards are being removed and will go back into the pool, shouldn't the exact earnings have been known since the end of Season 1? I think that's still interesting. Why don't we see... Is can't write right now. Basically, what I want to say is, if it... Because I think it could be cool if people can check after 1 day of playing, see like, oh, you just earned 0.1 LV, 10 bucks. Like just a rough estimate, so people can like gouge how much they're earning by playing. Then again, this airdrop system is running out. We only have like 4 months left of it. Yeah, we have 4 months left of it. So, wait. It's gonna be 6 months, right? 6 seasons, 6 official seasons since launch. We had 2. Yeah, we have 4 seasons left. 5 months with this break right now. So maybe they don't need to invent anything there anymore. It's not an ongoing thing. Yo, what up? Christian Wolf. How many Illuvios do I need to play Leviathan Gauntlet? 12 from each stage 1. You need the stage 1, which usually is not too long on the board, right? You're gonna upgrade it. So I think stage 2 is gonna be in play the most. If you want to go hardcore on it, you can get 2 stage 1s, right? Because you can own 2 stage 1s. You can put 2 rotas on the board and play both of them. So you could have 2 here if you're planning to play double the Illuvials, which is usually bad because you don't get double the synergies. So yeah, realistically, 1 stage 1, 1 stage 2. Again, you could have 2 stage 2 here ready if you say like, oh, my tactic is actually to get an Axodon, and on the way to the Axodon, I will have 2 Axons. And I've seen that 2 Axons tank really well, so I'm gonna play usually 2 Axons until I hit the Axodon. So I want to have 2 good Axons, right? So there's some niche situations, but usually a stage 1, a stage 2, and a stage 3 for Gauntlet. What's going on right now? I'm going over the questions that we have prepared for AMA with Aaron. So he has confirmed that he probably has time in 2 weeks. So I want to update the questions, maybe ask you guys if you have any new questions. Also, the thread is open again and ready to be cultivated with any questions that you guys might have. I should make a Twitter post about that. It's so weird. You have to make it full view to copy the link. Anyway, that's the Discord link if you want to add any questions to the list. And I'm just looking over the one that we have submitted before. But yeah, Christian Wolf, if you want to play Gauntlet Leviathan, I think realistically you want to have a good stat, good level Illuvial per stage, per line that you want to play. I have new questions. First, do you think Season 3 airdrop structure will make the game gain players? I think that's a given, right? Why would they give out money to not gain players? Like, that is the main goal of the airdrop campaign. That is the only goal of the airdrop campaign, to onboard players. So that's a given. It's like if you ask, do you think with the new multiplayer changes to make the game better? Yes, that's the main intent of making changes, and that's the main intent of airdrop structure. If not, What is the plan for the future? No. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like that's why we paused the airdrop now, because we saw we didn't gain enough players to justify the spendings we had on the airdrop campaign. Like airdrop, what was it? Like 1 million a month or whatever the amount is, and we got like X amount of users. So the acquisition cost per user was way too high to justify the spendings on airdrop. That's why it got paused. Now we're coming back with a better system. And the whole goal of it is to get more players in for less cost than before. So I can confirm this with you right here. 100%. Overworld Combat is cool addition for sure, but does it mean the standards? Does it meet the standards of a AAA game? Whether you like it or not, people will compare it to games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. And we're definitely far from those. I don't think you can compare a Creature Collection game like this to Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Those are single-player RPG games, right? That's a very different genre. You could compare it to Pokemon Arceus, the newer Pokemon, like the 3D open-world Pokemon. You could compare it to Palworld. I think those are the exact same genre that Overworld is in. But it's definitely not in Elden Ring or Dark Souls genre. But the core question, I guess, is good. Does it meet the standards of a AAA game? I mean, we definitely are knocking Palworld out of the park, right? And Pokemon. In parallel, we see a system where players can see their daily earnings on a rough estimate and get that instant gratification. All right. I think that's a valid question. I think it's super niche question. Maybe I'm just removing mine. I'm going to come up with better ones. Do you think the current order book fuel sales system is better than the original balancer pool idea? Is this still up to date? Where are we? We're going into a proposal where we want to stop the bonus fuel system that it's how it is working right now, right? Like, is the current order book fuel sales system, is it still this? I think it has been confirmed that this is just a temporary fix and we're gonna go away from it, right? Am I tripping? The only stage 1 Illuviums popping up in Gauntlet. I need 3 Rota to get onto stage 2. Yeah, exactly. Once you collect 3 Rota, they combine into a free Revo. And once you have 3 Revos, it combines into a Gyro. So you need 9 Rotas to find 1 Gyro. But you don't need to own all of these 9 Rotas. You only need to own one, the one that you play on the field. Everything else that sits on your bench doesn't matter. You need to own 1 stage 1, 1 stage 2, 1 stage 3. So once you play those stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 units on the board, they have good stats, good level. And by the way, you don't have to do this either, because it's going to be very expensive. It's a whale game, Leviathan. We have seen the announcement that Illuvium is going to incentivize free-to-play gameplay in Gauntlet. So if you cannot spend thousands on this, might be a better idea to... Well, you know, you can take it slow as well. We never know. We never know. We never know. I don't want to get you away from Leviathan and maybe, you know, with like $100 spent, you can easily reach top 100, top 500 and have like rewards and stuff. Like, we don't know how it's going to work out. I'm just assuming here that it's a whales game from what I've seen. Palworld, not even close. Have you played it? Yeah, I did play it. I lost interest quite fast. I don't know. I'm a Illuvia head now. I was deep in Illuvium already when I played Pal World, so every time I was capturing something, it's like, what's the point? It's not even mine. It's a really good game. I think that's a little bit over the top. At least for me. I think the late game was poorly. That's why it fell off so hard. And nobody kept playing once they were like kind of finished with it. There was not really an end game. A good end game waiting, I think. The raids that were going on were not that good. So we started with 700,000. Oh no, wow. We started with 1.3 million or 2 million. Dropped down to 200,000, which is normal. Dropped down to 40k players. Went back up in June, actually. And then right now we're on 33k players. Which is not bad, right? But I think it really shows there has some... It was a nice game to play. It was like fresh wind, but it's not something that keeps you hooked forever. Here's 15k people in Steam alone playing it right now. Yeah, that's fair. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's not for me, and I think there were still some big flaws. That it didn't really have a cool late game, end game to get. It wasn't sticky enough, you know. You wouldn't stay with this game and play it all day, every day for years. It's not like, yeah, not like where we want to go. But it's a good game. I'm hunting them in the old world. There we go. I forgot that approach. That is fair. That is fair. Well, if you're hunting them in the old world, you want to capture, no matter what you have, capture everything that has good stats. If you have 4 or more perfect stats, really good. Really, really good. We can check it right now. That's what I'm looking mostly for. 4 perfect stats. Not movement speed. And that's usually what I'm buying, because I use this to try to fuse perfect Illuvials. A tipo heady for 166. Kind of cheap. Actually, pretty cheap. Got an RG for 180. Don't really need the RG. Alright guys, if anybody wants to snipe this away from me, I need to log in, I think. For me, the late game is building, crafting, and enslave every pal. Yeah. I mean, for me, any game that doesn't have PvP, it's hard to even play the story. I need that PvP game that I'm at least working towards to. Which is sad. I would like to enjoy single player games again, like when I was young. The other day I started Throne and Liberty, free MMO that is going a little bit viral at the moment. Let's see the Steam charts of that. And I'm actually playing it like a single player game. I'm enjoying the story, taking my time, having fun. Wait, only 13k? There it is. Doesn't have charts yet. 250k, yeah, it's going crazy. And this one, man, a lot of fun. I'm just having fun playing it. It has been a while since I've done that. Alright, did I get the heady? Good. Be a free 4 out of 5 perfect stats. That's a buy for 160. Cara Blue, man, doesn't even need Omega power, so it's only a 3 out of 4. Whatever. Archie, meh. And then we're back for over $2 for 4 out of 5. Illuvium streaming permissionless tournament now. Oh yeah? Wait, what? How? Where? Which? YouTube? They don't do a Twitch anymore, right? Oh, that's the wrong thing. 14 followers. There it is. Who's playing? Why am I not there? They should have flying me in. That JP? Oh, it's a 360 camera? No, it isn't. No, it's not him. Oh my god. Kieran is teaching them how to play Arena. I can't believe it. How are they gonna learn anything? Are you gonna learn them how to gamble away your tier 3 land to a TFT pro player because you think you're the best in the game? I'm just joking. I'm having a fun here. It's pretty cool that the freaking CEO of the game is like showing you the game and everything and is commentating on your game. I mean, that's some hands down good marketing work right there. I love it. They're not gonna become good players, but at least they probably gonna start loving Illuvium with so much engagement from the boss himself. Is that live? Yeah, it's happening right now. But they kind of have audio issues. In-game is way too loud and I can't hear Kieran. He's happy though. Just going from guy to guy, tell them what shit they're playing. Why's there no chat? Production, come on. What are we doing? Let's just the volume a bit. Turn up Kieran, turn down Illuvium. In-game sounds. Can you check for 6 stat Frank? That is pretty crazy. I can check that for you. Let's mute this until they fix. Okay, so it's not really a tournament. Is it a tournament? I guess people could qualify if they win a game. They were qualifying. Yesterday he said there's like 2,500 bucks on the line every day or something like that. So I guess it's like a casual gamer tournament. It would be so funny if some OG Illuvium hat just sneaks into permissionless and they don't know him and he's just stomping everybody because he has like 1,000 hours. I would do that. Like if I would live there, I would just like anonymously go there and try to win the tournament in disguise. That would be so good content. My man. All right, yeah, that's a little bit rough to look at from. First of all, it's laggy. I mean, so far what we have seen from the permissionless streams, this is not a Illuvium stream, I assume. This is a permissionless stream, I would think. And they've had also yesterday audio problems and like one time we could just hear him breathe when they're presenting a video instead of the video sounds. And now the video is laggy, plus we can't hear him. But yeah, I'm happy for them. It looks like a good time. And again, pretty cool that the freaking CEO and founder is there and is doing this with the guys. That's really a main point why I got hooked on Illuvium. Because the people in charge are so available and so happy to chat and engage with the community. It's nice to see. So what? 6 stats? So 6 stat floor price right now. Can anyone share the link? I can. There it is. I don't know if you have this question already, but I have a new one. If you didn't like my previous ones. It's not that I didn't like them. I thought they were already answered. We have seen really positive feedback on introducing range or progression system. Is there anything planned or in the works? I like that. I'll add it just because I shit on your last one. Sure we have you in here, done? No, Sonic. I deleted all your questions so far. Where does that fit in, though? I think it's more up here. Burn mechanisms. Combat multiplayer. I guess we can slap it in here. He's like a proud daddy showing everybody his baby, isn't he? Kieran is having this energy at a family reunion or at a like school reunion where he's showing off his baby pictures. Like, how do you like it? Can we hear him talk by now?
Him as a tank, that Scion there. Oh, sorry, I was focused on the game. I'm locked in. He's locked in here. He wants that 1750. I think so. So I combined 3 to get this guy. Just got the stage 2 links. What
1750? Dude, just disable the in-game sounds. How hard can it be, dude? Who's in charge? Nobody knows what I look like. I could sneak in, but I'm not that good. You could probably still win against them. There's probably some good TFT players among them, but I think you have a great advantage if you know Illuvium. Dude, just give me $1,000, fly me in, and I'll do the production for you. Way better. Done. Done. There would be no audio issue. We'll probably be able to fix that laggy camera, whatever is going on there. We'll also not have these freaking crosshair in the middle of it. Well, there is audio, but it's just in-game sound is tuned up so much. All right, back to the task. For world players who aren't into Arena, we had that. I hope I refined the questions good enough. We'll just leave this in. I mean, I can ask Thalki if he... Let's just ask him if you want to keep it in. Doom! Can you update us on the state and timeline for the repository? What's the repository again? It's everything, right? No, wait. This confuses me. The repository is what the Illuvidex should be. Like, the repository is what the Pokédex is for Pokemon. And that's what people have been saying. I think, right? Oh, there is it. There it is. It's a part of the Illuvidex, but it is the Illuvidex. It shows all the Illuvials and all the info and stuff, right? Weird that we don't have that earlier. I'm excited for Overworld PvP. Yeah, I'm wondering the fights against players with live action fighting of 2 Illuvials, it looked like. How's that gonna work? Are they gonna fight it out automatically? How much agency do you have? Do they fight automatically? You join in? Because when the 2 rangers were fighting in Sanctum Mesa, it didn't look like... It looked like more like a Pokemon fight where the trainer doesn't join in. So I'm very curious how they're gonna do that. Happy with lighting. That in Australia? I think it's in it's happening in America. I think it's happening in America. I think on the West Coast. What are your thoughts on renaming the repository Illuvidex? I guess we can put that in one. And that's the speed section, right? Where we just do yes, no, maybe soon, no comment. Is optimization still ongoing? Yes. Do you have plans for console support? Interesting. Probably. Maybe. Probably, right? But mobile is so much more important. Screw consoles. Will the game be translated into other languages? Yes. Is switching chains a possibility if it becomes necessary? Will there be automatic battles for experience in the overworld? I guess we get that with... I don't know if that's a good question. It's all different now. This was more about auto battles in the overworld, which felt very tedious, where you jump into 12, 15, 20 different battles in stage 2 just to get the most value out of it. Will it be... I mean, that's... Deploy all Illuvials, save and auto-apply positioning. I mean, it doesn't... This was really about overworld, right? Will we be able to create teams or loadouts for overworld runs? I think I asked that somewhere else, but maybe I... I'm blanking. Crimson Waste. What do you think about giving players the option to swipe their credit card and gain to buy experience, as this is probably the most time very time consuming and would likely want to skip it. Will we be able... Yeah, let's leave it further like that. Is an Illuvial or Augment ban round in Ascendant or Gauntlet mode planned? I like that still. I guess it makes more sense for Ascendant. I don't know if you want to keep Gauntlet in. I don't think you should ask this, since we're getting rid of Overworld Battler. Yeah, I deleted it. I think those are all good, right? I want to know what he thinks about pay to progress with experience. And I would like to know if we can save our teams for Overworld runs, because it annoys the fuck out of me to every time go into full theory crafting again, every time I change something of my team. I want to have 5 teams ready. Same like in Ascendant. I want to just be able to save my teams, and then I have my water team for Crimson. I have my nature team for Abyssal Basin. I have my team that I want to level. I have my team, you know? We need that. Will you be adding a reject button and blocking users from making offers on the marketplace? Combat lowball bot offer spams. I'm not sure if this is still up to date. Because every time I check, when I make an offer, I check, and there is never a lot of offers. So I think they introduced something where, yeah, they introduced where you, I don't know what it is, but you cannot go below 10% of whatever it's listed for. So you cannot do extremely lowball offers anymore. But usually the 10% are pretty lowball. They should fly streamers out to co-host these events. Yeah, that would be cool. I was hoping they would do that sooner or later, and I think they will do that sooner or later. I hope I'll be on that list, as I'm one of the bigger ones in Illuvium. It would be so cool if they just fly me out to Australia for some convention and I get to host the tournament. I mean, I do have quite the experience for that, so I think it would be a good match. Alright, Tholky says this is still open. Right, anybody else has some questions? Again, we have the Discord channel, and please feel free to submit your questions here. I see already new questions rolling in. I'm also going to do a... Right here, right? Discussions, feedback, ideas, community. Community questions for an AMA with Aaron. Feel free to provide new questions we have for Aaron below. Any info about second wave of Illuvials? I think that's something interesting to talk about. Bonding curve, especially. Wave of Illuvials. Unlocking new regions. I think ties into that as well, right? I mean, first we have to unlock all the new regions. Unlocking new regions, the second wave of Illuvials. Is there a wait period between waves? Team agreed. Will we see new Illuvial lines? We have answered that in an AMA before. How will be the transition between waves? I think it has to transition from, like, there cannot be a gap, right? There cannot be an overworld where is nothing in there. Maybe he's asking if there is gonna be maybe half or something. I think we just take this one right here. And we place it somewhere near the overworld. I think it fits in quite well here. Oh, it is. Fair question. All right. Yeah, feel free to come in here into the Discord and submit any questions. And let me do a quick post on Twitter about it before I forget. Always need a picture, right? I think I have the perfect picture. All right, chat. You decide. Which one? Which one? It looks like two different people, doesn't it? I guess it's young Aaron and old Aaron. Very poorly cropped out of Photoshop. That was in my early days, if it even was me. I would go with this one. But you tell me. 1 for this, 2 for this. Let me know in chat. I mean, we don't need teams if we don't have an auto battler. True. I'm tripping. Well, maybe the new question is how will the combat look like? Because you still need to bring more Illuvials, or are you always just bringing one Illuvial? I would assume, just like spontaneous thinking about it right now, you still bring a full team, and then if you fight with your Ramfire, and after 3 fights your Ramfire is dead, you bring out your next Illuvial. You know? I think you would still bring like a full loadout. Will we still bring a team and rotate our active Illuvials in the new admin question for Aaron? Where? Your chat, I need your help. 1 or 2, which picture do we post? Or is it just not professional enough? I think that's so funny. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think this is hilarious. 2? No, I almost settled on 1. On Discord? Wait, why do I don't see it? Oh, that's you? Streamer mode doesn't show me the full name. Is there any chance to simplify the skin system? Well, I cannot ask him a full thread here. But we can have a look at the thread. Oh yeah, I read through this. All right, let's add it. Row. Number one, it's just me and you, Sonic. I guess the other one, they would recognize him faster. Maybe I can whip up a quick thumbnail for it. Wait, let me cook. I'm a Photoshop god. I've become pretty good in Photoshop the last years. Pretty efficient as well. And I really enjoy doing it. Editing, I'm pretty good as well, but I don't enjoy doing it. Bit of a problem. Right, how are we looking on that permissionless stream?
Oh, yeah, I guess my only advantage would be that I think I'm like one level above him, but he's definitely...
Come on, Kieran, teach them the game.
Okay.
All right, you still got 2 augments there. What's...
I think I'm running out of time.
Yep, running out of time.
And the Adore as your tank. That's a interesting
strategy. I hope everybody that is testing the game will tell them, hey, good game, but not enough time per round. We need that fixed. 9 out of 9, not bad. 1791, those are some TFT players, I would assume. Are they playing for the grand finals already? All right, let me commentate that. Welcome everybody, we're here live at Permissionless and we're seeing the finals of the Illuvium tournament happening today. There is 1,750 bucks on the line, winner takes it all, and we're seeing a tight match. The 6 people in the bottom tier have already dropped out and now we're down to the nitty-gritty, down to the one-on-one versus Lucky and Competent something. We're seeing a bold strategy here, putting the Ador, the healer, right next, a little bit in front of the Goliath even, which we're also seeing the CEO of Illuvium taking over here, helping one of the contestants. I don't know if this is called cheating or if this is just giving them a hand. I hope he's doing the same thing to the other player, and maybe it's just Kieran playing versus Kieran right now and showing those guys how it's done. I'm not too sure how Lucky on this side feels about it, but he seems to be locked in. We heard a lot of players complain about the round timers being not long enough, so that might be a reason for the full focus, not trying to miss out on any moves that he could make, securing potentially the win and $1,750. Kieran's still playing for the contestant. We love to see it. We love to see the hands-down approach that Kieran brings to these conventions. He is a great community close leader of Illuvium. I think our friend right here has accepted that Kieran will just take over. He's refusing to pick up the mouse.
I don't know. Maybe spend it on some alluvials.
Good answer.
Yeah, glaze up, Kieran. You know what he wants to hear.
Money if you win.
I'll take my team out for dinner.
Oh, that's very nice of you. There you go. Any of your team members here? We got some cheers.
All right, production. We have a little problem with the game sound still being way too loud on the stream, but we're just gonna assume to know what they're talking about. Oi, mate. No, I'm not gonna do an impression. All right, overall a pretty solid team. Let's see, the enemy has no rogues, I believe, so Furiox in the backline is a good position. Same goes for the Octius. We have 2 Ramphys here jumping into the enemy backline, which will try to annihilate the Fury here, but they will meet the foe, and maybe foe will take them down pretty fast. We have a very strong tank line here. I hope the choke will stay safe, but yeah, overall I see a lot of damage here, plus a lot of tankiness. And on the other side, it looks a little bit dangerous because the main healer with an augment, Ador here, is gonna get one-shot if we start the match like this. Do we not have a round timer in this, or what's happening? Oh, there we go. Ador actually has been repositioned. I think that was what Kieran did when he jumped in there to help the player. Octius is actually gonna be taken out by the Ramfy right here. Our Ramphys are not looking too shabby either. On the other side, also we're able to take down the backline somewhat. Both Furiox is still alive, and those are the main damage dealers. We also still have a lot of the tanks, a lot of the big bodies alive for this player over here. And it looks like he's gonna take this round. Beautiful. Well played from both sides. This looks like a close match. The quality of the stream plus the missing audio kind of wants me not to watch this any longer, but hey, good stuff.
I just bought this guy. Where'd he go? Should he not be here?
Buggy.
He automatically goes out because you've gone.
My third one was just there.
Ooh, maybe it might be automatically upgrading him.
It's a bug. It's a bug. I have lost Illuvials too that I bought.
Did you just level up though? No, I just. Yeah, you did. You did. So I don't know if you. I think that is going to. It'll merge together in a sec.
Okay, right.
I think. There. Yeah, there you go. He's got his rampart. Now could be checkmate here. Let's see how this plays out. He's doing. Your Octius got destroyed last time. It looks like he's a little bit free this time.
All right. Yeah, sound is still horrible. GG's. GG's, whoever wins. I can't even see the names of the players. Production needs to step it up. Illuvium is great. But yeah, feel free, Illuvium. Send me out. I can co-host those events. I can oversee production. We won't have audio issues for a freaking 35 minutes after chat is talking about audio issues. But yeah. Hire me, Illuvium. I go out there, I set up those events. You probably have a team already, but I'm happy to be in front of the camera, helping out behind the camera. We need to fix this. This doesn't look good. This doesn't sound good.
Yes, you didn't lock it. If you locked it, you'd have those rampies.
And we can't have... Man, Kieran can be there to meet and greet and talk to the players, but he shouldn't be teaching the guys how to play the game. Dog shit player right there. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He's decent. He's decent. Well, back to the task. I think we have all the questions compiled. I will be keeping a close eye on the thread here and stuff, so I'm gonna be adding... Oh, I wanted to whip out a quick thumbnail, but it's not loading up. Rip Ador. Yes, indeed. Fortnite has the best skin system. Hopefully they can find a way to copy it. I would hope so, yeah. Because I agree, it's a bit confusing. It shouldn't be. It should definitely be very easy to understand and to acquire skins. I'm playing the testnet version of Gauntlet at the moment, and there is still too little time to make your decisions. Could you ask if they will increase that time in the future? I think that's a question that we should... I mean, I would... You know what I would do right now? I would go into Discord. Why does this keep popping up? I would create a new post, and I would call it Gauntlet round timers are not long enough. And then we can have a discussion with the community in there that people say, oh, it's long enough for me. Yeah, I agree. It's not long enough. The problem is, if I post it right now, I have some haters, which comes naturally with being a content creator. They will come in here and downvote it. Similar to what happened with, where is it? The Master Thread, 40 downvotes. Which is funny, right? We got 2 to 40 on the Discord thread about it. And then if we look at Twitter, Scoriox did a poll about the same topic, I believe. And if we look at his poll that he did, yo, where's me? What do you mean, dude? It's just like different games, right? Scoriox is not... They put on the IMX instead of Illuvium? What the fuck are you talking about? Give him the Illuvium logo. Come on, dude. That is rough. That's a real big misinterpretation of Scoriox's main content, I think. Alright, where's that poll? Where's that poll? I took a screenshot. That's a really good screenshot right there. Give me that. Yoink. It's mine. Anyway, I cannot find it right now, but basically it did a poll how people feel about burning Illuvials to change stats. And burning Illuvials won the poll. And here it's 40-2 in the other direction. So it really shows how, yeah, there's just a group, very loud group in Discord that is dominating discussions at the moment with their opinion. And if you say anything about the opinion, if you say anything negative about the opinion, this happens. And again, this happens. Like Airsodan is really trying to make a point, bring up facts, etc., etc. This is the answer. And yeah. Long story short, I don't want to go into the drama. Sorry if I did a little bit. Long story short, please create a thread where you ask the community how they feel about the timers in Gauntlet. Because we have had this topic many times, I think everybody that I talked to agreed that the timers are not long enough, but the team doesn't recognize it. Every time the team talks about it, they're like, oh, you're gonna get used to it and it's not that bad. No, it's not true. That's not how the players feel, as far as I've seen. So yeah, please go in here and make a feedback ideas about this topic, because yeah, if I do it, my haters are gonna come in and hate on it. But if you do it, maybe we can actually have a constructive talk about it in there. Because I would like to see people say, no, I have plenty of time, because I don't think it exists. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna send it. Nah, this one is not good. I'm going with that one. Fuck it. Send it. Oh, it was maybe JP. We saw on camera there. There he is. There he is. There's my boy. He's out there.
Find another one. He's like 75% HP.
All right. Yeah, as I said, it's going to be a short stream today. I think we're going to call it. I came here what I wanted to do. I hope tomorrow I'm going to be online earlier. We're going to have a lot more time and we can do Illuvial Fuse Fest. I want to fuse all those Illuvials that I've prepared. Also, tomorrow we can play more Gauntlet on the testnet. I will be probably giving away discs again for that. So feel free to join tomorrow on testnet. I think Rich is giving out some access codes. If you want to also test the game, you can ask him. And yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Sorry for the short one, but I see you back tomorrow. And have a wonderful day wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, good night. And peace out. Do something nice for yourself and your loved ones. Tell them you love them. You know that person that you know you love them, but you never told them you love them? I know it's awkward. Just do it anyway. Make it a habit to tell people you love them. if you love them. That's my outro. I'm gonna keep it a stack and call it right there. Peace out, everybody. Appreciate you all.